Hey guys, just finished watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 3, Episode 13, Parting Shot. Um, wow, what an episode. I mean, so this is the episode kind of revealing the big fallout with, Bobby and Hunter from the S.H.I.E.L.D. so that they can spin off into the Most Wanted, Marvel's Most Wanted TV show. Now, to me, I mean, I know that they've been through a lot of stuff. We've heard all kinds of things about them doing this and that, all kinds of old stories that they were. Oh, remember the time when we had to get out of this, we had to get out of that situation. I don't know. I guess maybe it's different because there's the Inhumans involved and stuff. I feel like this situation is not as deep as any of the old stories that we've heard of them, or I feel like they must have been in some sort of situation like this before, and they came back later on. Although who knows if, before they spent, 10 years in between just kind of freelancing it, hiding it for 10 years. And then that's where they came back at 15 years later or something. I don't know. But I just feel like there should be something else about this episode. But otherwise, this episode was kind of fun, seeing them take out this guy with the shadow guy. That end scene there with the shot and everyone drinking and stuff, I get the whole point is, they can't talk to each other and stuff like that, and they can't be spotted because someone's watching them and all that. But they freaking, Bobby and Hunter are just sitting there, and they look at every single one who has the same shot, and the waitress is going from Simmons to Fitz to Mac to Sky. She's going back and forth from all those people, all the S.H.I.E.L.D. crew, and it all surrounds back to there. Eventually, someone who's spying on them would realize, oh, why are they getting all these stuff? And they would follow the waitress to Mac, to Sky, to everything. Why does that not make sense? That makes, how does that make sense to do all that? I mean, I could clearly see that, waitress is going back and forth from, oh, I can't tell, all that stuff, all with the same shots. And then everyone's watching that. I feel like that guy should have picked someone who's following them because he thinks that there might be, S.H.I.E.L.D. and stuff. I think he should be able to pick up on that. I mean, I don't know. Otherwise, other than that, that end scene there, it did hit. It was an emotional scene. It was a good scene and stuff like that. It just was poorly executed. I think there's a plot hole in the whole scene. Otherwise, but other than that, the scene was pretty good. It was pretty impactful watching everyone do that. Although you had everyone they're trying not to look like they were together. But you have Fitz, Simmons, and Scott and Daisy leaving together. The three of them leaving together. They were clearly together by the end. The three of them walked out all at the exact same time instead of one by one completely walking out. One walking out different ways, or all going different directions and kind of hiding in the cloud. Someone goes by and then boom, they're not there. Or something like that. Instead of all of them walking out at the same time, which pretty much same time. They were all a few seconds apart. It was not enough for it to not seem like they were all together. But other than that, like I said, it was still, I know they were going for an emotional scene, and that's what they got out of it. They really got an emotional scene. Now I'm just interested to see what they're going to be doing in Marvel's Most Wanted. Who are they going to be working for? Are they still going to be kind of working for Coulson in secret? Actually, what I would think would be cool is what if they were getting secret missions from Maria Hill as they worked for Tony Stark. They were doing stuff like that. What if they started doing that for a little bit? Although I don't see, I don't know when the show is going to be and how long there's going to be a time gap from the end of this episode and them going on and staying in hiding to whenever the show starts, maybe in September or sometime. For when the Most Wanted starts up, because they need to spend at least a few months, or at least almost a year, just doing nothing and not being secret agents and stuff and not doing stuff like that. So what is the show going to be about if the first bit is just them just kind of on vacation in Honolulu or wherever, just going to third world countries, trying to get jobs and trying to just hide and live, you know what I mean? It's just them hiding the entire time and not them doing anything, I mean, maybe they'll stop a few petty crimes or something like that, but they can't, they might be able to go and be little police officers or something. Even that, they wouldn't want to do anything like that and not to show their skills, because if someone sees their skills, they're able to fight. I mean, they did see them before, so I don't know. I definitely can't wait to see what the Most Wanted is going to be like. I definitely feel like they can't be doing anything, they can't go be doing spy stuff if they're supposed to be in hideout, at least for a little bit, You know, maybe they can do their own things separately, but I don't know. I think it'd definitely be cool to see what else it turns out to be. Well, we'll just have to wait and see. So let me know what you think, guys, about this episode in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.